It's a little after 2 a.m. and Mohammed Ashur is making the pre-dawn Ramadan breakfast for his family. No one bothers with the light switch. They can expect just 3 hours of electricity at best later in the day. The family is just waking up, but Mohammed's day started 15 hours earlier. He couldn't afford to keep up his university course in political science. For the last 4 years, he's been waiting tables 7 days a week, the sole breadwinner for a family of 9.
I'm lucky that I at least have a job, but I feel oppressed because I work 14 hours a day for $225 a month. It comes at a cost to my health. I've lost the ability to concentrate, and the pay doesn't even cover my expenses.
Mohammed is indeed one of the lucky ones. Youth unemployment is at 60% in an economy devastated by 10 years of Israeli and Egyptian blockade. Hamas swept to power in the 2006 Palestinian election. A bitter internal feud saw Fatah driven out of Gaza a year later, ushering in full Hamas rule, along with international isolation by countries that call Hamas a terror group. 3 wars with Israel, and now a tightening squeeze on electricity supplies by the Palestinian Authority. Last month, Hamas announced a new charter saying occupiers rather than Jews are the enemy, accepting for now the idea of a two-state solution. But there's been no response from the players it was trying to court.
Hamas unfortunately being accused of as a terrorist organization. So the timing maybe is not the right moment. But we also should blame the Europeans. They didn't seize the moment.
As the external pressure has built on Hamas, so it has exerted even tighter control over Gaza's population. The elections that brought Hamas to power in 2006 are seen as perhaps the freest and fairest ever in the Arab world. But there have been no elections since, and in 2017, political freedoms are in short supply. After a senior Hamas figure talked about remaining steadfast, writer Abdullah Abu Shareh mocked him on Facebook, saying steadfastness was easier on a Hamas leader's salary. He says he was detained, blindfolded and denied sleep for 4.5 days.
At the end of my detention, I was forced to sign a document promising not to criticise senior national figures and that I should especially not comment on Hamas leaders' declarations.
Back at Mohammed Ashur's home, his younger brother Faris is studying for what should be all-important end-of-school exams. But they'll only be important if he can afford university and then find a worthwhile job. His only option, to work and hope amid the gloom. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Gaza.